Dali's owner-operator sues Hyundai, claiming manufacturing defect. This is from the Maritime Executive, and it was published on August 1st, 2025. As a federal court in Baltimore continues to hear pretrial motions and collect evidence for the claims pending related to the container ship Dali's March 2024 incident that destroyed the Francis Scott Key Bridge, the owner and operator of the vessel are now suing the builders of the vessel, alleging negligence or gross negligence in the design, construction, and manufacture of the critical switchboard, which has become the focus of the investigations into the cause of the blackout on board the vessel. The National Transportation Safety Board and teams from the U.S. Coast Guard and other agencies investigating the cause of the collision quickly centered on the power supply, critical circuit breakers, and the switchboard for the ship's electrical systems. It has long been recognized that something caused the vessel's breakers to trip, shutting off the power to the motor and critical systems, including the hydraulics, to control the rudder. As of early June 2024, it came out that the NTSB had found an interruption in the critical circuit linked to the main breakers. A subsequent report revealed that a check of the wiring on the transformer and relay found a cable was loosely connected, a condition which representatives from the shipbuilder Hyundai informed could create an open circuit and interrupt the 110-volt DC power on the HV side of the board. According to the report, the engineer said it would trigger an up-voltage release trip, which could result in a 440-volt blackout, and they later demonstrated it in a test. On a suit filed on July 31st, the owners of the Dali, Grace Ocean, and the operator of the vessel, Synergy Marine, allege Hyundai Heavy Industries defectively designed the switchboard in such a manner that wiring connections were not secure, could not be verified as secure, and could lose connection during normal operation, such that the signal wire was not designed to remain securely connected to the thermal block. The court filing revealed that a UVR coil for the circuit breaker was not receiving control voltage, and that it was discovered that one of the control signal wires in the UVR control circuit was not securely connected to its thermal block. They go on to say that because of the signal wire was not securely connected, the insignificant contact created an open circuit. The suit alleges that the wire was not securely connected because of a labeling band identifying the wire was installed too close to the crimped end on the wire. As a result of this and other defects, the signal wire could not be inserted fully into the thermal block's spring clamp gate. The law regarding the maritime products liability claims, they state, requires that a manufacturer sold or manufactured the product and it was unreasonably dangerous or was in a defective condition when it left the defendant's control. The construction of Dali started in July of 2014 and was delivered by Hyundai Heavy Industries in March of 2015. Hyundai Heavy Industries, they allege, defectively manufactured the switchboard and vessel by failing to ensure that all wires were securely connected to their terminal blocks when installed and unable to loosen during normal operation. The company is seeking the cost of damages to the vessel and resulting repair costs, as well as contribution as it relates to 45 claims ranging from property damage to economic damage, cleanup costs, personal injury, wrongful death, survival, workers' compensation reimbursements, and cargo and general averages in the Maryland civil case. The court is set next year to hear the first two phases in the case centered on Grace Ocean and Synergy Marine's limitation of liability claim, and based on that outcome, the potential size of the liability. The Dali, of course, was in service for 9 years after its delivery before the collision with the bridge. There have been multiple reports about power problems and failures on the vessel before that night, including at the dock in Baltimore. The NTSB, in its report, has also highlighted the maintenance of the vessel, citing examples of wear and makeshift repairs. The U.S. has claimed the vessel was not seaworthy, and Maryland and Baltimore in their claims cite the training and maintenance of the vessel. Hyundai Heavy Industries has been served with a product liability case and will file its response in due course. This will start a parallel case seeking to place blame for the defects found on the vessel. There's only one guarantee in this case, And that's the lawyers are going to be very, very busy for many, many years. This will be the retirement job for many of those lawyers. They're going to make a killing off of this. What else happens, we have no idea. There's definitely going to be a lot of finger pointing and a lot of time in court. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but I think this is going to take years to resolve. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.